Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Rudy, bringing you my very first episode of Road to 99 Slayer that I talked about in my previous video, which was my bank video. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. But this series basically is exactly what it sounds like. I will be doing Road to 99 Slayer, and I'll be recording video clips from every single one of my tasks that I do from here on out until I reach 99 Slayer, and then I'll be putting them in videos similar to this. So, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, and for the first task of the episode, I was given automatons, which is decent, I guess. I mean, I don't mind doing them. They're one of my more favorite tasks of all of them that I could be given. And for this task, I killed the generators, I believe are what they're called. The ones that are weak to range. I've never really killed the other ones weak to mage and melee in these tasks, but I just prefer getting the range XP in these tasks anyway, just because it's what I've always done, and they're pretty decently fast to kill, so that's usually what I do for these ones. And I didn't really get anything interesting in this task. I mean, it's no rare drops or anything, so I'll see you guys in the next clip. Alright, and for the next task, I was given mutated Jadinkos. So for these tasks, I kill the mutated Jadinko males, I believe is what they're called, the highest ones. And I don't know why I like doing this task so much. I mean, they don't really give very much money or anything, but they've just always been one of those tasks that I like doing just because they're fairly easy to kill and the task goes by really fast, or at least it feels like it does. But I've always liked doing this task, and the favorite points I've always liked doing them for as well, just because of the extra seeds and herb seeds and stuff that you could do. So I mean, that's why I like doing them, I guess. I just think they're kind of fun and stuff. So again, nothing really too exciting happened during this task, basically just normal drops you get from them, so that's about it for this one. Move on to the next. For the next task, I was given Abyssal Demons, which I actually don't get this task very often. I mean, ever since I unlocked them at level 75, I believe I've only gotten them like 2 or 3 times. So that's not very often at all. I mean, I don't really mind doing this task ever just because of not getting them very often, so I haven't really had much experience with them. But I love doing them just because of the melee experience. I mean, anything other than mage experience I love doing just because I don't have those 99 yet, so really helps out to get those as a task. So I was really kind of stoked when I got Abyssal Demons just because of the melee experience that I'd be getting from them. But they're decently fast tasks. I mean, they take about an hour or so, and they're killed fairly easily. So nothing really too exciting happened in this episode either, just basic drops and things from them. So let's move on to the next clip. And up next, I was given Irits, and let me tell you, this task is amazing. This is actually the first time I've been given them, and I was actually kind of hesitant on doing them for the first time just because I don't have overloads yet, and I've been expecting them to be a lot harder than they were. And I've also heard a lot of people complain about these guys and how they're really bad to do. But then again, I've also heard a lot of good comments about them, and I'm one of the people that love doing them. They were probably one of my favorite tasks at the moment, and that melee experience is awesome. I mean, I love getting the melee experience. The Slayer experience is pretty good too. And also in this task, I achieved 91 attack, which is pretty cool. 8 levels to go, so I'm getting closer to 99. And so other than that, nothing really too exciting happened in this episode, just basic drops as always. So let's see you in the next task. And for the next task, I was given Celestial Dragons, and this is actually not really one of my favorite tasks. I mean, I tend to skip these quite often just because they take so long, and a lot of the times I don't really want to spend all the time doing this. But most of the times I try to do them if I can. I mean, the range XP is pretty good, and the Slayer XP is decent, I guess. So I usually try and do them when I can, but nothing really too exciting happened this episode. No levels, no rare drops or anything, just the basic drops. But however, the basic drops are actually pretty nice in this just because they're all noted. You don't really have to worry about banking anything. And as long as you have Spring Cleaner, you don't have to really worry about those rune drops either. So it really goes by decently good just because you don't have to worry about banking so often. So other than that, I'll see you guys in the next task. Alright, and then the next task, I got sent back to mutated Jadinkos. And like I've said before, I don't know why I like this task so much, but I ended up doing them, and again, nothing really too exciting happened during this episode, just the basic drops and everything. And just because I've gotten this task earlier, you don't really need me to talk over it again, just because nothing really too exciting happened. So I will see you guys over in the next task. And for the next task, I was given elves, and let me tell you, this task is a close runner-up to the Irids task I was given before, just because the Slayer XP and the melee experience is pretty good in these, and they're fairly easy to kill. They're not really too much of a hassle, and the bank's fairly close, so if you ever need to heal up, you can just run over there real quick, and you don't have to worry about banking just because it's so close by. It's not really too much of a hassle to get over there. And in this task, I actually got the first Crystal Triskelion key piece that I've ever gotten. It was the key piece number 1. So I was pretty happy when I got that, just because I've never gotten them before, and it was pretty exciting. And as well as me getting 93 Slayers. So already in the first episode, I've already gotten a Slayer level. So we've got 6 levels to go, which is pretty cool. So other than that, just got the regular drops and the Crystal Triskelion pieces I said before. That's pretty cool, so I'll see you guys over in the next task. And up next, I ended up getting Necrules, and I actually hate this task with a passion. Like, I do not like this task at all. I tend to skip them almost every time I do them, but just for this one time, I actually just decided to do them for the no reason whatsoever, actually, just to do them. And I actually got a pair of cooking brawling gloves in this task, which is pretty okay, I guess. I mean, I don't really have very many pairs of them, and I haven't really gotten them, but it's pretty cool that I actually got a pair in this task, as well as I actually got another attack level. I went from 92 to 93, so that's actually really cool. I mean, I'm getting closer and closer to 99 on the attack, and so that's pretty cool. Nothing really too exciting happened other than those. They got a pair of cooking brawling gloves, so that's pretty cool, but I will see you guys over in the next task. And up next, I got Dark Beasts, and I love this task so much. This was actually the first time I got them since unlocking them at level 90, and they held up to my expectations perfectly. I mean, these things were so easy to kill, and they were so fast and so fun. Like, I love them so much. And I actually, when I got this task, I was given like 280 or something like that. And when I put them instantly on the prefer list, and I guess when you put them on prefer list, it actually extends them. So I was actually given 315 of these things to kill, and it actually went by pretty fast. I mean, faster than I was expecting, just because I was having so much fun killing these things. So other than that, nothing really too exciting in the drops happened. I mean, just got the basic standard things. So other than that, I will see you guys over in the next task. And for the final task of the episode, it was actually another task I have never gotten before, and I got Muspas. I believe I got about 170 of these things, and it was actually pretty okay killing. I mean, they weren't too hard to kill. I mean, they were fairly easy, and with those ancient magics on when you're killing these things, they actually go down really fast. So that was pretty cool. And I actually struggled with this task a lot just because of the drops and everything, just because they dropped in the spa spines and everything just so often. I could not keep up with them. I couldn't bank them all in time. So I kind of missed out on those, but next time I get the task, I'll have to come a little bit more prepared. But other than that, nothing really too exciting happened in the drops. Just got a lot of dragon maces and rune items and things like that, as you'd probably expect. So other than that, let's go over into the stats page of the episode, and I'll see you there. Alright, and here is the stats page. So as you can see, I've completed 10 tasks, as you can probably already figure out. And I am currently level 93 Slayers, which is pretty good. And then as you look down, I've almost achieved 1 mil XP in Slayer. That's pretty crazy. I'm at 988k so far, just from one episode. So that's pretty good. And then I've completed enough tasks for 1.179k in attack. Almost 1.2 mil. Like, almost every single one of my tasks that I did this episode were melee experience. So that's where all that comes from. And then I've only completed one task this episode where I got mage experience. So that's kind of low. I'm only getting 107k for that. And then I'm at 928k on range. Most of that came from the Celestial Dragons task. The Celestial Dragons give an insane amount of range XP in those tasks. So they're pretty good for the XP in that. And I'm at 811k for Constitution XP. So all around, I think that's pretty good XP. I mean, especially in that melee. I mean, of almost 1.2 mil in 10 tasks. That's insane. That's really going to help me out in getting my attack and strength to 99. Before I end the video off, be sure to let me know down in the comments what you think of the first episode. I mean, if you'd like me to add any other stats to the video, or make it longer or shorter, or just anything in general, just let me know down in the comments what you think. And make sure and leave a like and comment down below, and I'll see you guys later.